Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, then welcome. And just as a reminder, I am now doing personal readings, so if you would like one, you can click on my link tree in the description box. Okay, so today's pick a card reading is a fun one. We are going to see who secretly wants to be your Valentine. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Group number 1. Okay, so who secretly wants to be your Valentine? Okay, group number 1. So right away what I'm seeing about your person is that the snow leopard, they definitely are coming across, as a cool, laid back, fun person, okay? Definitely independent, has a mind of their own, and I feel like their eyes are really standing out to me. I feel like you could really stare into this person's eyes. Okay, so I do see that this is an attractive person, and I just feel like they naturally are charismatic. What's interesting is I feel like, with the King of Water here, that this person definitely has a sensitive side, but I don't feel like a lot of people get to see that side of them. Okay, but it's definitely there. I do feel like, they're like an old school romantic type, they do want to find their forever. And yet they definitely have this persona that they portray, almost like they're too cool for love in a way. But it's definitely there, okay? Okay, so with the rest of the cards and what they're showing, with the 2 of Swords here, I feel like you two aren't in communication. And with the 5 of Cups here, this is making me feel like, this is an ex, okay? Like, you guys were involved with each other. Yes, it's possible because it's a general reading that for some of you, this is somebody who, when you met them, they were going through a breakup. But for the majority of you, I feel like this is your ex, okay? And I feel like it really flipped their world with the World card here, okay? And it really, now it's like they're entering a new chapter. But even though they're entering a new chapter, it's like they can't get over you, okay? Like they do, I feel like deep down, feel like you're that person. You're like the one to them, okay? But even though that is who's coming through as your Valentine, with the 8 of Wands reversed here, I do see a lack of action on this person's part. So they're definitely torn when it comes to you, okay? Like a part of them does want to just reach out and make things right and start over. And another part of them is like very guarded with this 7 of Wands, okay? And really about protecting themselves. And I do feel like a lot of healing had to take place for this person. But I do see them coming out the other side, and I do feel like that is when they think about you. It's possible for some of you this person also moved, okay? Also getting that. Either way though, this person is juggling a lot of different responsibilities in life, so that's also keeping them from taking action is what I'm seeing with that. Yeah, and then with the Lenormand cards, okay, so with this card flipped, I feel like your person naturally is like a happy-go-lucky person who kind of just flows with life. So like I said, they're kind of laid back in that way. But after the breakup with you, this card came out reversed. I just feel like, their whole world flipped upside down. And yeah, with the Man card reversed, that does tell me it's due to the breakup. And then with the Swans card, this is all about a fresh start, new beginnings, and I feel like this person wants a clean slate with you. Okay, so we also have with my cards here, yeah, okay. This person definitely thinks, they're cool. And I also feel like this card reveals somebody who acts like they don't care about what's going on. But again, with this King here, no, this person is definitely in their feels in regards to you two not being together. It doesn't sit right with them. And they did feel more for you than I feel like they let on as well. And even right now, they could be posting on social media, acting like they're fine, moving on in life, everything's great. But again, their social media, if that is what they're doing, isn't revealing what's really going on, okay? Then we have yes. Okay, so this person is like, it's almost like they're waiting for like a sign from you that this is what you would want to, and they're like all about it. Even though there is like this hesitant, non-active energy going on with them, I do feel like though, this would trump that though, you know. Yeah, then we have my love with the pizza. So you are like, you know, you are their slice of heaven basically, is what I'm getting with that card. Okay, and then we have my poets, artist, old soul card. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, like this person's definitely got this emotional side that they don't like to show to the world. I do feel like they feel like it's a weakness, you know, and they do try to come across as being tough, independent, self-sufficient, and cool. Okay, but deep down, you know, this is a sensitive soul who is all about love and does feel more than what they let on. And yeah, I do see them having this deep side. It's possible, you know, they're starting to open up to spirituality, whether they would call it that or not. And I do feel like this breakup could have prompted that too, okay? Like with this card, I just get like this heightened awareness and intuition. Whether or not they know like that's what's going on, that's what I'm seeing for your person. So it's a lot, you know, to deal with, process, as well as like tend to all these responsibilities. Yeah, and I do see with my crab card here that you two have gotten into it. Okay. And then we have my be patient card, which again, like I was saying, like your person is going through a lot, as I'm sure you are as well. So you two are definitely mirroring that, as well as tending to, you know, everyday life stuff currently. Okay, going back to that artist, you know, that your person definitely has this like creativeness to them, okay, and self-expression. I feel like you two actually have the ability to collaborate on something that would be amazing. I'm also seeing with the fourth house that this person is all about like their home life, and like everybody, you know, they have like this close knit of friends and family that means the most to them. They're fiercely loyal to them, and I just feel like, you know, they're always wanting to make sure that everyone around them is taken care of and okay, is what I'm seeing. So this person's definitely got a very protective energy. I feel like they feel this way about you too. Like they really do want the best for you, even when you guys aren't together. Then we have Mercury communication. Okay, so, you know, I do feel like you two, you know, had really good conversations. And again, with the King of Water plus my poet, artist, old soul card, I do feel like, you know, this person can go deep, which I feel like is what you guys crave. And then with the moon feelings, yeah, like I said, this person's definitely got this world of emotion going on. But they really try to not show it, okay? So that's why I feel like you guys are like, why this person feels all this? But yeah, I'm seeing that. Two possible signs that came through, but they don't have to be because it is a general reading. It's Sagittarius as well as Taurus. Definitely getting the water vibes though. So, you know, they don't have to be a water sign either, but it's definitely like this other side of them is what I'm seeing. So maybe their moon has a water sign placement. Also, we have my wild card here. So for some of you, this person could be a partier, or they just come across like the life of a party, okay? They're a very animated, fun, spontaneous type of person that's always trying to like see like where's the next fun, and you know, just getting like a very lively person. Not saying they're like that all the time, but they definitely stand out. Like if you're in a room like with a bunch of people, like this is the person that stands out. They just shine, you know, and then they get you having fun is what I'm seeing. So I definitely see why you guys were drawn to this person. They're attractive, they're good at communicating, they're charismatic, they have those nice eyes, you know. They definitely have a deep side to them. All right, let's see the messages that they have for you. Okay, so the first one says strength, ego. All right, so this person definitely feels like you and them, like there was, you know, it goes back with that crab card. Like you both did not see eye to eye on something, and you you both were stubborn about it, okay? And I feel like you both like hit a wall and nobody got through to the other. And it was like you both kind of just like put your hands up and like kind of just let go of the connection, even if you both didn't want to, is what I'm seeing. And then they say next, what do you want? Okay, so that's interesting to me. So in a way, this person kind of has like a surrendering energy, like I get hangman vibes with that. And they want to know, like they want to know, like, what do you want? That's what I was saying. Yeah, I noticed that. Like, it's like they're waiting for a sign from you because they can't read you at all. And I feel like you guys are like thinking the same thing. Like, I can't read them. I'm not getting any sign. Or if you are, it's like once in a blue moon. And then it's inconsistent. Or like then they don't reply or you don't hear from them. Okay, I'm getting that. Like a very back and forth energy going on between you two. Or nothing. Okay, one of the two. Then they say, I feel the same way. So, okay, on one hand, it's like they know somewhere that you feel for them too still. And they're like, yeah, so do I. But they're just like waiting for some kind of sign and indication. And I feel like you guys are too. Then they say, I have so much desire for you. Okay. You are so beautiful. Why do you need me? Interesting. So a little bit of insecurity. They are admitting that they find you to be beautiful and they have desire, you know, they desire you. But on the other hand, they say, why do you need me? That's interesting. They definitely see you guys highly. And then they say, I dream about you a lot. Too much. Okay. Yeah. So again, despite how this person is acting, this is what they're feeling. And I'm spilling the tea on them. And then we end this with definitely, okay? Which is like my yes card. So this person, regardless of what you two went through and regardless of how they're acting, they are like all about you, okay? Like I said, like they think you are just, yeah, their other slice, basically. Okay, group number one, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number two. Okay, so who secretly wants to be your Valentine? Okay, group number two. So right away with the Eagle card, the vibes that I'm getting about your person is that they come across like a boss. Okay, and I mean that in more than one way. So for a lot of you, your person could literally be a boss or somebody who is in charge of others or has to oversee others. Okay, so like a manager, a teacher, somebody of authority. Okay, so like a police officer, military. Okay, just somebody who basically is in charge of others and calling the shots. Okay, so a shot caller. But either way though, their personality is also like that of a boss, like they take charge. Okay, they come into the room and they are very businesslike and very direct with people. Okay, so they're very matter of fact, no nonsense. Okay, this person is not a game player. You don't have to wonder necessarily with them. I mean, they are humans, so I mean, you might when it comes to love, but as far as like every other area in their life, they're pretty direct is what I'm seeing. Okay, this is a new energy as far as somebody who you have not been in a relationship with. Some of you might have been involved with this person though, like talking, you know, consistently, seeing each other, but I'm not getting that it went to the point of a label or commitment, okay? But for most of you, I'm actually not even getting necessarily that, okay? Just definitely somebody who I would, when I say new, it just means that you weren't in a relationship with, but you do know of them. Okay, moving on. So with the 7 of Cups here, so I do feel like, you know, this person does dream about you guys and what you could be and what would it be like to be basically your Valentine, okay? But what's interesting is they don't initially come across like necessarily like a hopeless romantic, but because they're so logical, honestly. But they are, like, especially when it comes to you. What's interesting is with the 7 of Pentacles reversed, I feel like this person's definitely impatient though about something in life, and that this Seven of Cups also represents that they have a decision they need to make, like some kind of important life decision is what I'm seeing, because they don't feel like they can be their free, happy-go-lucky self, you know, and like fully who they are is what I'm getting, until something is resolved, and it has to be, you know, resolved by some decision that they need to make is what I'm getting. So on one hand, I feel like they're not totally moving forward with this connection because of whatever this thing is. So for some, it could be like their job, okay? They might need to get a new one. For others, I feel like they could already be in a relationship. Like there's something that they're committed to that does not make them happy currently, okay? And it's going to be different for all of you. Like I said, for some of you, it's their job. For some of you, they're in a relationship or kind of involved with somebody. Could even be a baby mama, baby daddy situation, or could literally be anything else. Again, they're committed to it, but they need to make a decision about it. And then I feel like they're going to be like this page of fire and like, woo, like life feels free and fun and an adventure again, and I can be myself, okay? Meanwhile, though, you guys are kind of their escape from this reality is what I'm seeing, okay? With the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Wands, you guys are where they go in their mind to like feel like you represent like what they think their dream life would be, okay? Like that whole grass is greener on the other side. That's how they view you guys, okay? Whether or not reality would end up matching that, that's what this person thinks, okay? And they're highly attracted to you with the Ace of Wands, and they just feel overall excited, passionate. You guys make them feel like it is possible, again, to be that Page of Wands, that adventurous, happy self again, okay? And that's what they want. I see that with Judgment here. It's like they want this fresh start in life. They have had it with something, okay? So that's interesting, group 2. Let me know in the comments if you feel like sharing what that is, if you know what it is. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, you do talk to this person and you do know what that thing is. So that's interesting. Okay, so with the Lenormand cards, we have the Compass card, the Crossroads card, and the Moon card. So yeah, I do feel like they think like somewhere you guys are their destiny and that's where life is taking them currently. But even though they feel that and think that way, you know, their logical mind catches up with them. And they still feel like they're kind of at a crossroads. Like a part of them, I think, feels like I could continue on with what I'm doing, or I could take this other way, which I'm not really sure about, but that I could be happier with. But that would like risk something. Like it would be still like a risk to this person. So for now, they're keeping their crush on you on the down low is what I'm seeing. But they definitely have feelings. It's just as far as like an outward expression of that and taking action, they're not right now. Okay. Okay, then we have, okay, so yeah, with my cards, so both of my attracted cards came out. So, you know, definitely what drew them to you guys first was attractiveness is what I'm seeing. But you know what? With my heart card though, they instantly started falling for you in more ways than just attraction. Like they see you guys are special. You are unique. And again, like I really do feel like the connection you two have, even if it's new, even if, you know, you barely see each other or even talk, they light up. They feel inspired. They feel free and alive and happy again. So yeah, they deem you like this gem, okay? Even though it's a heart, I just get gem vibes from it. So yeah. You make them want to live life through the heart is also what's coming through to me about that. Which I don't feel like they feel that with just anybody. Okay, so also with my cards, what we have is, okay, we have opposite. This is interesting. I actually feel like, so this person is immediately attracted to you upon you two meeting, but I feel like initially, this is not somebody who you guys would typically go for looks-wise. But I'm getting the feeling, though, that the more that you saw this person, the more that you found them to be attractive. Okay, so that's interesting. So I feel like they kind of broadened your horizons in that way, you know? So yeah, they might not be your typical type. But that's not to say this person isn't attractive. It's just not what you initially would go for is what's coming through. But it's like, it works for you though. Like, I feel like this is definitely a mutual energy, okay? Like, you're both into each other. There's just something going on that's keeping you two from, like, really getting to just go all in with this, is what I'm seeing. And they have a decision to make, is what is also coming through. But also with the opposite card, what's also coming through is that I feel like you two are also kind of opposites in certain ways. Not like deal breaker ways, but definite, like, this person might be a morning person and you might be a night owl. Like, certain things it would take some kind of adjustment for you two to get in some kind of groove that worked for you. The other thing that's coming through is I just feel like you two might have different interests, which isn't always bad. Like, I think it's good for, like, people to have, like, their thing, and then, you know, your person to have their thing, and then it's like you two can come together, you know? So yeah, I see that for you and this person. So it's definitely a dynamic that's a bit different for you, but not a bad thing at all. Okay, so the other cards that came through was soulmate and trust, okay? And so yeah, this definitely has the potential to be a soulmate-like connection. But I also see that you both have a similar lesson when it comes to relationships, to truly, like, let go of the past hurt and treat like everything that, like, basically, like, give the person you're with, like, a clean slate, you know, and really to trust, learning to trust again. I see you both having that. Okay. Yep, like I said, they come across like an alpha, but they don't overdo it. Like, they're a balanced alpha. Like I said, very boss-like, very direct, very like a masculine energy. So even if this is a girl that you're, you know, wondering about, it doesn't matter, you know, like, male and female have both masculine and feminine energy. This is just somebody who likes to call the shots, basically. A dominant type of person, you know, kind of runs the show a bit. But, you know, they don't overdo it, though. So if you want somebody who's very direct and makes decisions and has this bold, confident energy, this is your person, okay? But like I said, they're definitely balanced, though. Like, if you guys feel like, well, I'm alpha too. I like to call the shots. I'm direct. I'm blunt. I'm bold, confident. It's okay because they're balanced, again. So they'll allow you to be that way. Like, you two are drawn to each other. So somewhere you both already know this about each other and it works for you. You also come across as being sophisticated, okay? So, like I said, a balance. Yeah, definitely get the masculine energy from this card and more of the feminine energy from this card, okay? Yes, I know, even males can be sophisticated, but my point is, like, each card kind of has its own energy. So again, because they both flow out together, that's what I mean. This person is balanced. So I feel like you're going to find that refreshing. Like, I feel like in the past, you might have had somebody who was either too, like, direct and somebody who was too passive, you know? But no, this person is a good balance. All right, so I have a ton of signs that came out for this group, but again, it's a general reading, so don't get caught up in signs. I feel like you guys at this point would already know who this person is, but I'm just going to say the signs because people like signs. So we have Cancer, Pisces. Interesting that a lot of water is coming through. Capricorn, very boss-like. Aquarius, Capricorn again. Leo and Pisces again. I'm also getting on my own Virgo energy as well. All right. They also say, how would you respond if I hit you up? Okay, so, you know, they're definitely wondering, like, is this mutual? But let's take a look at the message cards. Okay, so we start off with gossip only hurts more. That's interesting to me. I feel like, so you two might have mutual friends or know mutual people that you both interact with. And it's possible, you know, somebody was talking about somebody, But again, I'm not getting that message in particular is for all of you, but somebody might have said something and it might have got back to the person, okay? And it might have been taken out of context. Just be mindful of it if you did feel like you said something to somebody they know. Next we have, I sometimes wonder if you care, okay? That I do feel like they know you care. That to me says more like they wonder if this is mutual or if you're just kind of being friendly and polite, okay? Think before you act. Interesting. I actually feel like that's in regards to them because they, again, aren't in a place where they feel like they can fully give you what you deserve, even though they want to, and it has to do with them making a decision before moving forward with this. Then we have maybe. Okay. So again, definitely on the fence. They know they have a decision to make. We have, again, do you even see me that way? So, okay, group 2, are you guys playing the hard to get game? Like, a little too hard? Because although I feel like you're both drawn to each other, you are definitely coming across, like, with this poker face, and, like, maybe you give them mixed messages because this person is not sure at all. And that might be part of the reason why they wonder if they should even take the gamble, okay? It's interesting, and again, just be mindful of it. And then they say you're right. Okay, so it's almost like you guys did get into it with this person. That's not going to be for all of you, but they do end up acknowledging that you're right about something. And maybe it's you saying, hey, again, like if you want to be in this, you got to make a decision. Again, though, I don't feel like a lot of you have even made it that far in conversation, but it's almost like on some level you both know this already. Okay, group number 2, this is who I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. So who secretly wants to be your Valentine? Okay, group number 3. So right away, we start off the energy with the pronghorn. So that tells me that your person, I'm honestly getting a very swift, fast-moving energy with this person. And I feel like, you know, so they are constantly on the go. Like they are always doing something. I'm getting fire vibes with that, but they don't have to be. But either way, I'm getting somebody who is very active, okay, energetically as well as literally. So they could be an athlete. I'm getting athlete vibes, but they don't have to be. They could just like to stay in shape, okay? Or could naturally be in shape, and they're always on the go, okay? Yeah, I also feel like, you know, this person with the Strength card reverse, they're no stranger to hardship, okay? Like they've had a lot of different challenges and setbacks in life, and I just, you know, I see them rising above each one, okay? This is a very intelligent, observant person who's a quick study. So it's like if anyone could find a way to bounce back, I feel like it's this person, okay? Not only that, but this person is like, they're just like a one-of-a-kind person with the way that they do things, you know? And because of what they went through and coming out on top, I feel like this person is much wiser because of it, you know? So like some people end up being more bitter after going through tough times, but this person ended up becoming more wiser, okay? I feel like you guys have a very similar life path, so it's like you two can really relate to each other, you know? So that's interesting. I feel like, yeah. And with the 8 of Swords reversed, okay, there was a period in life where this person was really like kind of stuck as far as moving forward goes, but now I feel like with the Knight of Swords right next to it, this person is broken out of that, okay, from healing and dealing and like I said, rising above, and now they're like hitting the ground running. So they are back better than ever, stronger than ever, and just very goal-oriented, I feel. But then with the Knight of Cups here, I also feel like this person's also opening their heart to the possibility of love again, okay? So I feel like definitely part of that hardship had to do with a breakup as well. But yeah, I'm just getting a lot of positive energy now coming from this person. And with the Nine of Cups, I just, you know, I feel like you'd be their wish. And then with the Empress here, yeah, that goes hand in hand with the goals. I also feel like this person's very creative. So they have a lot of different things going on. They might have a lot of different creative projects going on. Just this person's always like coming up with, they're always inspired, it feels. Now that they've like gone past the hurt and are taking off in life. Okay, so what else do we have? So yeah, your person definitely comes across as being independent, cool, you know, like self-sufficient. They could take care of themselves, but also kind of choosy when it comes to who they want to talk to, who they want to hang out with, who they want to date, you know. But because this is who came out as far as who wants to be your Valentine, I see this person is choosing you, okay? They got their eye on you, just subtly, like a cat, you know, not as obvious as like the dog card would be. And then with my tree card here, yeah, this says that this person, you know, they're very grounded, they're very rooted, they're a very solid person, they're strong, and they're just kind of like, they're really like growing now, you know, like becoming all that they can become. They're always trying to better themselves in their life. And with this card in particular, I always get that, like the J-Lo vibes, like, I'm real, the way I walk, the way I talk. Yeah, and kind of like, you know, no matter how well and successful this person becomes, the other J-Lo song hits me. I have J-Lo vibes when I created this song, this card. Her Don't Be Fooled by the Rocks That I Got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from. Okay, yeah, this is your person. So yeah, I mean, I see them doing well in life, but like they're still real. They still know where they came from. They still treat, you know, people like they treat everyone the same basically. I mean, overall, they're human, you know what I mean? But like overall. But yeah, they currently have this like all work and no play vibe, but as soon as things start lightening up for this person, I feel like you're the one that they turn to. You're the one that they think about. They want you to be their Valentine, okay? You're the one on their mind, regardless of how busy their life is. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing that this is a newer connection, okay? Like you guys, you might have talked a little bit, you might have seen each other here or there, but any time though, spent either talking or hanging out though, feels like the funnest time ever is when I'm getting just a very fun, carefree energy that's coming through. You two bring that out of each other. I also view you guys like a queen or a king, okay? And I get the feeling like they just want to spoil you. They also view themselves like a queen or a king though, so it's kind of like you're that, you know, they're a king or a queen looking for their king or queen. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. All right, then we have LOL Queen. Okay, so that tells me that you and your person, you just have like, you know, with this card, this is always like that. What is better? Like that meme that says like, then when you are laughing with somebody and all of a sudden, you know, while you're laughing, you realize I really like appreciate this person. Like this person really appreciates you and they feel blessed that you're in their life and they just feel like their best moments are with you, even if this is like new. That is so sweet, guys. All right, let's see what else we've got. All right, so with the Norman, okay, there's an obstacle though that is in between you guys. Okay, or maybe you two had a falling out is what I'm getting, because it looks like with this magnifying glass reverse, like you guys might have cut off communication, you might have even like gotten rid of each other off social media or blocked each other, but I feel like you two were still connected. You know, you still wanted to see where this would go because you two never quite took off is what I'm getting. Because yeah, I see that this person, you know, they felt like, no, like this was the next relationship. Like they deemed you guys what they were looking for in a relationship. So regardless of what ended up happening, and it could have just been like you both quit talking for whatever reason, even being busy in life, you know, and going through whatever you're both going through. It doesn't necessarily have to be because of something that was said. Okay, it's gonna go for some of you because it's a general reading, but not all of you. But yeah, you know, like we have Venus love, so there is definitely like this crush like feeling going on between you two. But then we also have first house self, so this person is definitely about doing them right now, and it could be because of all that they have going on in life. Honestly, really getting that it's even about you. I feel like with the all work no play, like this person's got a lot going on, but it will let up. And then like I said, as soon as it does, it's like you're the one they go to in their mind and want to start something with. Okay. All right, so some signs that came through, but don't get caught up on signs, you know, because it's a general reading, so they could be even what's not here. Gemini, Aries, and Aquarius. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely getting air and earth vibes here. They don't have to be, but they do come across like an air and earth sign, okay? Very intelligent, very good with the words. I feel like this person's a great communicator. They're also very fiery, like as far as like they like to stay active, they like movement. But yeah, definite, like I said, very intellectual, very observant with Aquarius and Gemini. They like mentally stimulating conversations, as well as being active with the Aries card. Okay, so let's see what messages this person has for you. Now is not the time. Okay, so even though they do want you to be their Valentine, they are coming across like currently, whenever you end up watching this video, now isn't the exact time that would be best for you two to take off together. Listen to your heart. Okay, so maybe they feel like you backed off. I am in so much pain. Okay, so as far as that goes, I'm getting more that was in the past, but that's not to say that for some of you, this person isn't still going through some hardship, okay? It's a general reading, but overall, I do feel like that's more in the past, given how the cards were. They showed it in the past section. Then we have I'm ready, which seems kind of contradictory, okay, with now is not the time. So I feel like that's going to be a little later down the road after you've seen this video, that they are going to all of a sudden come through, like with the I'm ready. Okay, so this 0 card is like the full card, and they're going to want to take a leap of faith with you. But then we also have your family won't like me, so that's interesting. So there could be something about this person's background or family that they feel like is going to clash, or how they are is going to clash with you and your background. Okay, so you guys might be opposite in some ways, and that could be part of the reason that there's an obstacle and that you two haven't quite taken off with this connection. So they definitely have some reservations going on as far as, you know, you guys and them go. They also say you are so very special. Okay, so they do see you highly, regardless of how they're coming across. And then we have Sword 1, which is all about truth and communication and clarity, okay? So this person knows that for anything to happen between you guys, you definitely would need a heart-to-heart conversation where you both, you know, speak from the heart, is what I'm getting. And really reveal what it is that is causing this to not take off, since it appears like it's what you both want. Yeah, okay, so now looking at all the cards, I'm kind of getting the Romeo and Juliet vibes. Like your backgrounds could be so different that you both feel like, yeah, even though we're both into each other, don't know how we can make this work. And with them saying, you know, listen to your heart, okay, now it's coming to me that they could be in so much pain because you two aren't together. And you feel like both of you wonder if you ever could be together. Okay? But in the meantime, they view you as being so special. And knowing that you both need to have some kind of conversation that cuts through, you know, everything that's making you both like confused and not taking action. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys.